Ugh.
Fatality. Fatality.
Fatality. Fatality.
Fatality. Fatality. Fatality.
Do.
Excellent.
See if something. Let's see together. No. Archive fatality. There's the audio. No face cam. Hard to hear. But you don't see me. Oh.
Grog? Drink up, please.
Invisible boy. You ever read the pirate rules? No one takes those pirate rules serious. What we got going on around this island? Flamebeard out there. Islands. What? In trouble? It's a rowboat. Row, row. Hmm? Hilarious. Most likely, someone ship was here when they left. That's in the way. Look at that thick cheek. Monkey, what are you doing? Ah, odd. The Reaper chest thing is marked off the map in like this corner that I don't think anyone ever goes to. It's not used for something. Got vaccinated, Johnson and Johnson. Nice. NJ, you and me both, Mark. You and me both. We pose a quest or just set voyage? The one that's off the map. You know, it's a far fucking drive, right? Also, wait, where was it? Okay. this out. I think that's it. Oh fuck. You on the boat? Good night, naked. ET, what up? It's alright. My face is unmade up right now, so. Going with that relaxed look. Oh, Flamebeard is moving around a lot right now. Someone's disturbed him. Can't hear him, but it definitely looks like he's Flamebeard. Well, he started like before he was just sitting there, and then he started like moving his head and shaking around. So I feel like someone's over there now. Thanks for showing up. I've been abandoned. It's alright, I'll catch him around. They're beautiful. Ugh. Ugh. Huh? What movie? Okay, yeah. Good. People hated on it. It's way too much. Well, that's been out enough. If you guys haven't seen it, spoilers coming out lower. But, I don't know. Yeah. It was a good movie. The ending was like that was what a lot of people made fun of it. It was like, and then like people start questioning like the wish. What if like your wish was to end world hunger, but like someone else's wish was, have all the food in the world. So, and then the other thing is, and this is a plot hole, is that kid was like and it makes sense that other people weren't watching TV either though, but that kid didn't like got rid of his wish, so like not everyone technically did get rid of his wish. Farming done, nice. Oh, finally. Well, maybe. Unless I was watching because on Netflix there's a show called The Toys That Shaped Us or whatever, something like that. It's a documentary. And they just started a new one, which I was watching a couple of that one, but they have a new spin-off series, like the movies that shaped us. And they're like, I watched the one about Home Alone and Ghostbusters. So did you know the original Ghostbusters were gonna be Dan Aykroyd, Jim Belushi, and Eddie Murphy? Well, the script was completely different too. Dan Aykroyd's original script was apparently they were the way like other people were describing it was like they were in space and there was these Ghostbusters and there was ghosts driving UFOs, and it was that like Ghostbusters weren't just like, you know, No, they were like something that like there was like already people there. Like it was kind of like plumbers. Like they're not the only one. So like the people rewrote the script, changed it. Which that's when the other guy came in, the one that passed away. Uh, yeah, he was a big part of the rewrite. And like basically like they went to his house and like banged it out like the original rewrite in like a couple days or weeks. Uh, yeah, like their beach house while they smoked a bunch of weed. um, and then farming. Gotta show Pate your farms. Oh, there's stuff in this water here. They're all drying out now. Empty barrel. Still robbed. Hmm. Hmm. Where to go? But yeah, what was it? I was also the one with the Home Alone. Apparently, I think it was Universal was making it at first. And like they kind of were just like, when they pitched the meeting, they were like, "How much is it gonna cost you?" And they go, 10 million." Like not really knowing, but you know, 10 million was very low budget considering other movies were like 40, 50 million. So they were like, "All right." And then they started doing the work, and the bill added up. And they go back, and they're like, "Hey, it's going to cost us about 14 something million, like, so under $15 million." And then the studio came back and was like, "Hey, um, we'll give you 13 and a half." And like, so they sent them a letter like saying like, "Hey, everything's basically been cut, like budget wise. There's nothing we can really do here." So they just came and they were like, "Okay, movie's canceled." But what's his name? The dude he was like a writer for the script and director and well, he did direct it. He read it. Did a bunch of stuff. John Cusack, I think. So fucking he was like talking to his friend who worked at Fox, and his boss happened to be there while they were like having lunch or something and just talking, and like they told him about it, and they're like, how's it?" Because they were like, he asked him how's it going. It's like they all know what's going on in each other's things, mostly like what's being made and not. And he was like, "Yeah, well, I'm arguing with Universal about money." and, and fucking like they're like, "Well, how much is it gonna take?" And he told you, and he's like, "For that much money, we would make it." you know, for, like, because it's a difference of $1 million in the first place, which is a lot of money, but not a lot in the film world. Well, that's the funny thing is what they also did was kind of illegal, is because you're not really supposed to shop the movie around until it's officially dropped by a studio. Uh, so they kind of did like a clandestine drop off where someone left the script where they could find it and read it, because they wanted to read the script to approve it. But basically, Fox told them like, "Hey, if Universal gives you that call that says stop, just keep working and we'll cover the bill. We'll take over." So like, the guy was talking about how like there was like, because John Cusack doesn't like to do business in Hollywood. So they were shooting it in like Chicago, and they like kind of took over this old abandoned school at the time, and where they were doing it. And he said the Universal guy came, that executive. It was going throughout like there were classrooms, but they made them offices, and basically telling everyone to pack up and go. But he knew that the thing with Fox, so he was following that guy. Like, so he'd go in the room, tell everyone to go. He'd come in after him, and be like, "No, just keep working, stay." And then he did that the whole like throughout the whole building until the guy gets outside. He like kind of jumps and was like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "Yeah, you're fired." To the Universal executive. Yeah, the prequel kind of. Yeah. Well, basically, they're still just renting a jet, probably at the same prices. But, eh. Yeah. Yeah, well, what was it? Fucking with the Ghostbusters thing? Like, what was his name? Winston? Uh, he had a much bigger role in, like, the script. Uh, but, like, when they started filming stuff, he started getting, like, pages cut from him. Like, I forget what they said, but, like, originally it's like he shows up at page 16, and then, like, eventually, like, where they're shooting, he shows up at, like, page 60 or something. And he... Yeah. Uh... So, hold on a second. You got a semi-hum over film and so on for the J. I didn't have no, side effects from my shot, really. I mean, the arm was a little sore afterwards. No, it's just a bunch of stuff down there. The chest will be one of them. But yeah, basically the reason they added him, because it was supposed to be just 3 Ghostbusters, is some of the people working on it didn't find, like, what they were doing believable. So what they wanted that guy there to be like an outsider looking in, to be like, hey, because like they're all like in the world believing it, and they wanted to get like that outside perspective where someone's like, hey, this is crazy, you know that, right? But yeah, they cut his backstory and stuff, and he was getting upset, and he's like, you know, that Harold guy. Is that his name? Why don't I feel like I'm always saying his name wrong? Uh, Paracola, and I was doing. Oh, you had a headache. Damn. Uh, but yeah, he told him like you can't take this stuff personal. It's just how movies are. Like you know. Although I assume like what it seemed like happened is like Bill Murray showed up and stuff started getting like more pushed to Bill Murray. Uh, which was also funny because like everyone on that deal was just like, "Hey, this guy, like Dan Arkwright said we got Bill Murray, but Bill Murray never signed the contract." And like the day before shooting, he's like in France or somewhere, and they have no idea where he is or what's going on. And then like 8 a.m. he shows up for shooting. Usually, sometimes these are on the deck somewhere. They're red, kind of. Like, sometimes up top on the main deck, like by the captain wheel, or sometimes on the back. I already looked at the back. Gotta go for air. I mean, after taking the vaccine. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That sucks that you had the headache. Ah! Mermaids! Oh, but yeah. Um, oh, sweaty McGetty. It could be. See, this is like. Not on the deck. Check the cabin's order again. I think that looks active. Sometimes these things float. Ah, here it is. It's on the side. What are you doing? Oh, I did. I took it up the stair up there. Figured something out that I'm gonna clip. Before you get off, I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna vote to scuttle the ship, and then shoot it, and then have you vote as I shoot it, so it instantly scuttles and looks seamlessly. Ah. Are you shooting them? Oh, they're shooting the boat. Vaccine, double down. this crate of fruit if you want to grab it. Whatever's in that crate. Ah! I would turn a boat around, but it looks like there might be some stuff in front of us too. That's what hit me. Ah, it's coming for me too. Yep. Hmm. The line. So what's the funny thing is that show I was telling you about, the movie one, is I guess it was out for a while because they're having a new season come out, and I watched the trailer for that, and they're gonna do Forrest Gump, and I guess the studio told them to cut the fucking shrimp stuff because it's too expensive to fill down water in Vietnam. Exotic spices. Don't stay away from me. I hopped off to get the thing because we got killed by the shark. Bill Murray's. That was the other thing they talked about, is like Bill Murray and Harold had, like, after Caddyshack, they just, like, Caddyshack, like, they didn't really go deep on it, but they were like, that, whatever happened then, he made them not friends anymore. Till, like, Harold was dying, and, like, Bill Murray just goes to the town that he lives in and goes to the police department because he doesn't know where he lives, and goes, hey, take me to him. And then, like, I guess he spent the night talking to him. There's a crate of goods here. That's it. Oh, yeah. Well, because that's actually brings up a funny thing. A lot of people would just general say, fucking, what's his name? Chevy Chase is an asshole. Uh, and that's what happened. So, like, what with the Home Alone movie? Fucking, no, it was just there. I mean, could have sung. You don't need the keg. Goods there, but yeah. So John Hughes, what, Shark? Yeah. John Hughes wrote family, family vacation, Christmas, and at first he gave that to the guy who directed Home Alone beforehand. Like, that was what he was trying to, like he was trying to give him a, huh? That's right. So yeah, he was trying to give him, like, a project to do, uh, like, to direct, because he can't direct all the movies. Yeah. So he went there to start working, like, directing the film, but he was just like, Chevy Chase did not like me at all. He thought I was too unexperienced, and he didn't want to, like, follow any of my notes or directions. So he basically told John Cusack he can't do it, and he's like, yeah, you shouldn't do it. And that's when he went to work with on Home Alone. Um, was also funny because in that John Candy does that one like the fan thing, and apparently he got paid less than the pizza delivery guy uh, in the movie. You know, the one who delivers the pizza to it, because he did it for scale as a favor to John Cusack because like like he's a big budget name and fucking it was one day of shooting but they were there for 23 hours and it, like people were saying John Candy's giving Cusack this look after a while. I'm like, the fuck you doing, man? And the other thing that they said was like, usually John doesn't like taking notes from anyone. That's why he doesn't want to do it at the studio, because they always have notes. And he told everyone to follow the script as written, no improvisation kind of thing. Except for when they knew John Candy was going to be on set, he was going to be on set. Because they're like friends. And that was the one time he was like, all right. He like encouraged the director. He was like, just let John Candy do John Candy. I forgot had Kevin McCulkey in it. That's why he got cast as. That's what that. Uncle Buck is the whole reason Home Alone was written. I don't know. Okay. We might want to go a little bit more west or east. I guess that's not wrong. Yeah. Speaking of Kevin Smith, wait, no, is it Kevin Smith or Seth or Rogen that's doing the He-Man thing? Kevin Smith, right? Apparently, I was watching how like the toys that made us the He-Man one, and that shit was wild too, because like these people are like, well, not even that. Do you know how the show was made? So the guys, like, they come up with this toy. They inspired the toy because basically they were a toy company without a boys' toy, huh? They looked at a bunch of stuff and like they kind of settled, like they did market researching and asked like boys, like they looked at what toys or how kids played with toys, and then they asked them like, what do you like, this policeman? Do you like Conan the Barbarian stuff? Or like images, and see what they went, and they kind of settled on like Conan the Barbarian. But nonetheless, they make these toys. Mark, however you say, are you John Cusack? On the DL, that's what's going on. DL Cusack, Mark Avery. Yeah, never seen him in the same room. Never seen him in the same chat. Calling him like to see him. That's the frigate. They're behind us, you say? Oh, you mean to like their left or right? They are turning towards us slightly. Although they are right by an island, so I don't know if they're at the park. Their boat's kind of camping. Could be just the waves that I'm seeing now. But anyway, so yeah, they make the toys. Their first pitch markets to some other toy company that's like the competitor to Toys R Us, but I never heard of it. So they have them in, and they're like, "Hey, we're got these toys," and they're like doing a 2-hour pitch, and they're like, "Good." And then they get to the bottom of it, like or then, and the guy from the toy store goes, "Well, this is good, but how are the kids gonna know like who these characters are? Because like." Star Wars has a movie, other things have shows or whatever, and the guy on that spot goes, oh, well, did I forget to mention that we're gonna put a comic book inside each package? Like, it's gonna tell the kids who the characters are or whatever, like a story. And he goes, oh, that's great, wonderful, you know. And then 2 weeks go by, and Toys R Us comes in for their pitch meeting, and like they mention that they're gonna do a comic book run too in the package. And the Toys R Us goes, "You said these toys are for 5-year-olds and up?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "5-year-olds don't read." And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to mention, again, just straight bullshitting, that they were gonna have 2 1-hour specials?" And he goes, "Oh, wonderful, that's great." And they, do the deal, and they go out, and they go to the animation company, and like are talking to them and stuff, and they're like, "Hey, look, for the same amount of money to animate 2 1-hour specials, you could have a syndicated show for the same price. So, you want to do that?" And they're like, "Sure." But we only got a few things. I think we just pull in front where the red stuff is to the left. It's usually what I park. Oh, and you're at this here. Yeah, because the front of it's on the other side. This is the back, I believe. But it's wild, like these toy companies are just, God, can we have 5? Well, hold on one second. I mean, oh. Hold on. What's up, Doc? I mean, I guess some people could read it that young. I don't know when I started reading, but the toy store did not feel comfortable in people by pulling out a comic book and reading it. But nah, yeah, that flubber thing's crazy too. That was also what they were talking about when they were making, did they start G.I. Joe? I think. Well, no, but I'm just thinking of as Hasbro, the company. They, yeah, because they also made Potato Head. See, I watched that one too, and they were talking about how like some guy, and well, I'll just say the toys companies are crazy because they, a lot of people are salty about who takes credit for whatever, and then the companies come in and just throw people out, and it's like, they did all this work, and then, I just came. Your 5-year-old rating, I don't know the context. True. But yeah, like, they were talking about, like, when someone pitched them the idea of G.I. Joe. Oh, a ship's coming up on behind us. Here, I'm gonna sell. Let's go, unless you need me. Shit. Kangaroo Company. I'm coming back to you. Gotta get there for us. That's the competitors. No, it wasn't the Kangaroo Company that was the competitor. It was something else. Kill him or you die. Yeah. Nope. Yeah. They're on the ship now and I hear it like it's deathful. Yeah. They just took down their mass. Our ship goes down. The only thing we got left here is this gem. And something else. Ah! I got sucked under the boat. Atari was great. You know. Old people shout out. Oh no, it's not gonna put me near you. Shit. Well, I still wanted to mess with those people. Probably. Oh, I'm in the sky. Yeah, here they are. You on their boat or no? I'm on their boat. Ah, shit, they shot me immediately. See if you can kill him and res me. Probably not. This one's just standing on my body. You guys get a whole lot of nothing. Not kangaroo Lionel, but they had kangaroos instead of a giraffe. Yeah, that's where my head pops when I hear Lionel. I like how it's like progress. Place your treasure on another person's ship. Ugh. Oh damn, that sucks. Fucking weather. This. Wouldn't it be funnier if we found like more treasure here? Do what? Oh, the thing I just picked up. There's a reward at Crescent Thing, and Mermaid's Highway has 3 pirates. Captains. Some. There's cannonballs in these things. Ugh. We had 2. And then our cannonball crate and the trident. Where are we? You want to go sail back and shoot him? Alright, that's east. East. Ugh. Yeah, but yeah, all that stuff's wild. apparently the GI Joe ones when they came back, uh, they were making so yeah. when the no, when the 3 inches, I think. I think it's like 3.5. But here's what I was gonna say is yeah, yeah. I mean, some people agree with that, but but so they were making so many different ones that they actually just started making the characters look like some of the people that worked for the toy company. Like they had so many people, like so many different characters. They're just like, yeah, make them look like us. And apparently, yeah, yeah, bam. That was the other thing. When they invented Cobra, when they started the TV show or the comic book, that's what they did first, I think, with Marvel, because that's how that's how it got a comic book and then a TV show. Is I don't think they got the rights to own it, but they made a comic book for a while. I don't know. That got canceled when I think Kenner Toys bought Hasbro or something, and then they just canceled that comic book and such. Three people now that are Brotherhood heavy. Any fights up. Ah, we're gonna hit. I'm assuming you're asking Mark that. Mark, I really got a question. But keep jailing, Melon jailing. Like jailing like McJailing. But yeah, that was that was that was the thing they did though. So there was a rule about like advertising toys on TV. About like you could only no, you could only show like a certain amount of them as like animated or doing things they don't actually do, like special effects, and then the rest just had to be showing. All right, let's go after it. And but there's no rules that apply to books for advertising. So they said, let's make a comic book and advertise the book. And that's why Marvel picked it up, because they went to them and it's like, hey, we want you to write us a G.I. Joe comic book, but we're going to advertise it on TV. So they're like, yeah, we're going to do that. Hell yeah. Thanks for free advertisement. And then like they were going back and forth, and then like there was one guy who drew like all the characters at the toys company, who, like designed them all, and like he sent over like a bunch of images, and they go, okay, well, who do they fight? And like Hasbro was just like, what do you mean? Like, yeah, who does Joe fight? G.I. Joe fight? Like, just G.I. Joe, they need to fight somebody. And apparently someone was just like, how about Cobra? So like they just made up Cobra instantaneously, like out of his head, because everyone was just like, sure, why not? But thank you for your service. I have not read any of the new comics. I don't think I've read any comics actually. Yeah, I don't even recall the first one, the original movie. Oi, oi, oi. What did it do? Now, I still like it, but I haven't watched it in a while either. The question though is, I assume there's more stuff that they could do to continue the story. Like they don't have to redo that same story. But would you want a remake or a sequel? They're actually really good. You have the first one. I'll have to look at. Maybe I'll see something online. You know. They want to fight. Let's load up these cannons. Alright, cool. Oh, you know what? They're over, I think a sunken ship. Now they're running. Grab something? There? Oh yeah, they're hightailing it now. What, you afraid? You running? Got him all the nice. That's go for it. They're turning, they're cutting to shoot. Yep. Oh shit. I'm trying to hit him right now. Shit. Ah, they shot me off the ship. I'm trying to harpoon the ship. I'm on their ship. Ah. Damn it. I was hoping he was eventually gonna like try to fire at you again so I could get on the ship, but he was just looking at me and then he aimed the gun. I was like, shit! I only hit him with blunderbusters. Alright, where'd they go? Oh, they're kind of far out. No, I'm not. I was trying to even think if I could get close enough to board them shot, but there's something in the water there. You're on. Him. I'm back on board. Good landing, good landing. Oh, they're turning. Raise their sails a bit. God damn, I hit us with that mast again. It hurt. Yep. You want to drop the sail? Damn it. Need a rope. Nope. Well, I couldn't repair the sail, so I'm dead. Yeah, it actually does get good now. See at these. Alright. I'm just gonna die. Where I am dying. Whew. That's our ship. Punk. Yeah, it has like a cartoonish vibe to it, but it's a pretty fun game. Especially when you get fights with these people. No, I don't know where we were either. Ugh. Shoot, shoot. Oh, what? Doctor Who with the $50 donut? Doop, doop, doop. Hashtag Doctor Who. Shoot, 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 doop. Oh, much appreciated. Hashtag Doctor the Doc. Oh, quest received from a book. The quests. One battle of Yet from under outpost. Guess they want us to deliver. Who they think I am? Five guys. Huh? I was gonna say, nice. The salt and pepper. Yay. Yay! Certainly is. Millhouse all the way. But when will it come up, Bart? Hey, this is the worst day of his life. The worst day of his life yet. Little salt, pepper. Doop, 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 doop. And gotcha. Whee! Take no damage there, but fall off a cliff dead. Boop, doop, boop. Should have emptied all the stuff I have so I could have picked up more stuff. Oh well. So well. Ugh, those beaver butts. Yeah, they were good though. They cracked our mass with the fucking regular cannonball too. Columbus! Oh, broke my legs. I have no legs. Ugh. Weird enough, eating fruit heals you, but it doesn't heal your legs. That just has to wait for time. Good evening, gentlemen. No rest for the wicked, but I have do it ritual of it. You have a lovely night. Well, to thank you and appreciate it, and hope you get that rest, even if you are wicked. Even if you deserve rest. I want to watch the new one. I don't want to pay $30 for it. That's what they want. Well, it's either if you have, I think if you have Disney Plus, you could pay $20 for it, or if you had, or you could go on Amazon and pay $30 for it. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not paying $30 either. That's what I said. I want to watch it. I'm not paying $30. But hey, look. Where this wants to be delivered? Ancient Spiral Outpost. So these things do dry out these bushes, though. Apparently. I don't even want this. Why am I carrying this? I don't care. Storage crate. Get all the chicken. Put them in the crate. Oi, oi, oi. Ugh. Shit, that's too far. Did I leave that too far? Gotta hit it. I don't. Storage crate. Stay. Ugh. Oi, oi, oi. Watch it's empty. 24 cannonballs, though. Could be. What's it look like? Yeah, that's a Reaper chest. Here. Which way? Ugh. Turn this boat all the way around. I didn't say it was a problem. Ugh. What? What happened? Hmm. I think it's a tanker. Tanker bound. It's free. We dodge line. We're not going the right way. The boat must have curved because we're just going west now. Thanks for the fish. That does hold up. That part does. Oh, it's back. Oh. Hoot, hoot.
The ship approaching.
I don't approach.
I see you, little vessel. Before you lies the vanguard of my fleet. Spectral vessel I have summoned from the sea of the damned itself. When my hunters assemble, we shall burn our way across the sea of thieves, obliterating anyone who dares stand against us. I suggest you turn back now and savor the time you have left. Yes, that is. Experience the true might of Captain Flame. Seems that a pirate legends wish to challenge me.
Flame deck's here, and so is a shark.
Show me. Win.
I'm gonna try to get a little more supplies off this island. Watch out for the rocks. Oh look, rum bottles. Phantoms. Another storage crate. Wait, why am I running away from the storage crate? That's what I want. That's what I didn't look inside it, so I was grabbing some stuff. Over there. Nice. Made it like right near Reapers. I feel like that might be what they were trying. Ah!
Is under my control.
Oh, so they're already there. Ah. Hopefully we get there quick before they get up. Sink 'em. Also, skeletons sleep over there. Oh, Spiral's gone, and their thing's up, so I think they're fighting that skeleton ship. I think they got Reaper's chests. Yeah, the fighting the skeleton sloop.
Wubba lubba dub dub!
Wubba lubba dub dub, Mark Avery with that super sticker upside down face. Wah, 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 wah. Get closer. Shots. Turn of the boat. It sunk the skeleton. Damn it! Doesn't this thing go any faster? Hmm. Now they're lifting their sails. Sail back up. Alright, so on the side. Yep. It still says use rope. There we go. Ah! Shit. God damn it, my button won't hold. It keeps. Eh. Get in here. Damn it, they just killed me. Ah. That's why I hit T and I just couldn't do anything. Hey, look, someone else. Ow! Hell. Oh, I'm back in. Will I be in the water by our ship, or will I be wherever our ship is? Beach. At least I hopped off and sold that chest while we drove by an outpost. Still out there. Go back. See if I can get that Reaper's chest straight north. I mean, we don't have to go there. Or maybe they did get it off and they're still looting those skeletons. I should have hopped off and tried to get on the ship. Past 40 years ass again. Heading. Oh, they're moving. Yeah. Do they have the thing? They're moving. They're going north though, so I don't know. They're, they can only sell that at the Reaper's hideout right next to it. So. Yeah, but all that, those shows were wild. People arguing for control. Yeah. Basically, they did it with the He-Man one, but it also kind of happened with the G.I. Joe thing. And then they had one guy, when they were having like 4 people claim they invented He-Man. And then they had one guy explain it. He was like, you know, when you're in the toy business, you have a lot of people working on the same thing. So when one of them hits it big, everyone wants to claim they're the one that did it. You know, because unlike movies where it's like, hey, here's a list of people and what they did. It's just like, hey, you know. And it's very funny because it's like a mismatch of like, you know, it is just a collaboration because it's a mismatch of bullshit where it's like the guy who came up with the name He-Man is like, I had the name He-Man, and he like made like a little model, but then they completely, well, not completely changed it. Like, he basically came up with like the base idea of the name. They apparently all hated the name Masters of the Universe, though. Huh? Well, so like what they were talking about is like, like, you know, I forget what part, like when it came into talk, but it was like, they're like, you can't just call the thing He-Man, you know, because what are you, you know, that's the name of one character. But the guy who came up with the name He-Man, who kind of just came up like with like other stupid name like Bullethead or something. He came up with names like that, Merman. They said they tried to name a toy Seaman, but they couldn't get away with it. Yeah, they're basically had the opinion like it's too long of a name. Apparently, it was supposed to be something with power, but then like at the last minute, like one of the hires up called in and was like, "Nah, it sounds too religious." And apparently, they blamed the declining sales of He-Man on She-Ra. Although they talked to the women who made the She-Ra doll, like, cause like, what happened was like, since it, like for the first time, like the boys' toys were outselling the girls' toys, and girls started buying He-Man toys. So they were like, "Hey, let's make a female one. Like, why can't she has a sister or something?" All right, you want to go a little left? I think I see him still parked out there. But yeah, they were like, once you got She-Ra in it, at least some of the guys who worked on He-Man were claiming that it made it less cool for boys wanting to play with it because then their sister had She-Ra and other dolls, and it just, like, all right, that's a little weird. I just think the times changed. Or are they just still there, though? I mean, there is stuff below, but it doesn't really seem like, they wouldn't have had time to grab it all right now. Maybe they are down there still. Although this is where the birds are. So. Oh no, they are on a boat. There just happens to be goods here too. Ah! I was so hoping it wasn't gonna go boom or something. I was like, there's gonna be a keg in there. Something's coming for us. Oh, boats. Put this fire this no matter what. Yep. They stopped because they see what's happening. Hold them up with a goddamn cut. Oh, these people are right here. Really? Just shot me off the boat. And they're cornered here. Ah, they killed me. Lit him on fire.
Why are you doing this to yourselves? Like, just
Because
stop.
we have
You guys
nothing
are
else
not
to
gonna
do
win
right
this.
now. What else is there to do?
That's fine. I mean, all right. Have fun.
He said, "Why are you doing this to yourself?" And I was like, "What else is there to do?" And he's just like, oh, all right, well, have fun." I don't know why I grabbed it. I'm trying to come back. Waiting on this clock in front of the store, staring at the wood. Counting the nails. Bells are ringing. As I'm coming through. Yeah, I was gonna get off with you. See if I spawn in near them or get hits on them before they kill me again. Or if I'm just wherever the boat is. Then, yeah, yep, wherever the boat is. Oh, Tony. See you. Hello, everybody. It's been a pleasure. Thank God. Don't know. Arch and Super Sticker. Also being a member. And Tina. There was GT. Smith, Comma John. Corpse Cupcake. Gallipol. Yeah, I don't really want to sell over there. We're far away from there now. Peace out, Thomas Scouts.